Hello everybody, my name is Uchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2. Last episode, we made some good games. We're making good money. We almost have enough saved to buy this property. Need 1.8 million. That's when things will really open up for us. So right now, we're going to make another puzzle game while it is the trend. We're going to do a fresh game. We just did a sequel for our last puzzle game. So let's go with puzzle, obviously. For what topic, though, do we want to do? Guess we could just do puzzles. It makes sense, right? Puzzle Mania coming in. All right, adults, absolutely adults. Then we will go with our puzzle engine. We will go Byte 2. Fairtech Astro, is there anything else out there? 0.5 million, 0.4 million. There, that's both pretty good actually. Let's buy both of those kits. 0.5. And actually we go with the 0.4. We'll go with this one. Go with the Commodore Pete. So yeah, we got a good chunk of the market here. It's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Alright, so we got some new things. Turn on all languages on. And then, alright, so we go, well, let's lock in what we had last time. Pinball Puzzle 2. Let's copy those settings, alright. And then we will take a look at the letters and adjust as necessary. Too short, more beginner friendly. Too short, beginner friendly. And too much for core, too much violence. Boom, boom. So let's put this slider down and this slider down. There. That's a little better. Just I feel good. I feel like this is gonna be a well-rated, well-reviewed game. All right. Especially since we have a nice QA team now. So away we go. Perfect. Dragon Sword was too short. That's possible. Yeah, these are selling pretty well right now. Money's coming in pretty good. Yeah, our QA is keeping up. We won't be waiting too long for QA here. Yeah, we'll be waiting a bit for the bug fixing. But it won't be too bad. Did I win anything? Game of the year? No. Well, at least we avoided worst game of the year this time. Next year we're going to win some stuff. All right, let's continue development. Get rid of these bugs. Let's end automatic here, see if there's anything else we could be researching. No, let's just keep doing topics. Keep doing topics for now. All right, so we are almost bug-free. And we're bug-free. Do we want to polish anymore? Just ship this. Let's just ship this. All right, that's a really good score. That's a good score. I'm feeling pretty good here. We got lots of options, including Tadu, which is the best one, just the combination of market strength and payment. And we have a nice relationship with them. The higher your relationship, the more likely they are to do marketing, I believe. It's primarily what the relationship does. Get better at some of this stuff. That's good. And 80. Oh, almost. 77's good, though. All right, so let's do a game report for that. And let's do an update. All right, crime scene's almost done, so let's just minimize this so we can see the other four. Like a bike. I think I'm just going to do Pinball Puzzle 2 and Dragon's Horde updates here. Yeah. And in the last episode, I made the joke that, you know, it's 1977. How are people going to get this update? The internet isn't exactly, you know, in people's homes right now. Somebody pointed out in the comments that you're just updating, you know, your future versions of the game, not the ones that are already sold, maybe? And that makes sense. I can certainly see the logic behind that. I'm not sure why I never really thought of it that way, but oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so we did some up. Let's, do we want to update Puzzle Mania? Yeah, let's update it. It's selling pretty well. Alright, what do we want to do here? Just keep doing topics? Let's turn automatic topics on, I guess. What else works for a puzzle game? Digging? Sure. Alright, so what do we want to do next? Puzzle, RPG, puzzle, racing. We don't want to do racing. Racing is the least popular genre right now. We could do another RPG, or maybe let's try our first adventure, I guess. Do the engine first, of course. No, not update. Develop brand new. Adventure. 1 million. 1.6 there. We'll do that. Turn everything on. Not that there's a lot. We'll call this Quest Engine. Well, yeah. No, I'll remember that that's for adventure and not RPG. Yeah, that should work. Any commission work here? Nope. Alright. Puzzle Mania is selling extremely well, though. I'm really happy with that. Crime scene. Cool, 500,000 plus. We almost have enough to buy that property, actually. But there's no point in buying it unless we research some more things. So we're going to do that. But first, let's make another game. Adventure. Topic. Could do fantasy. We know that would make sense, but there's already a couple fantasies out there. There's already some dragons out there, which is probably just my games, to be fair. Pirates? Pirate Quest? No, not that. Looch. Learn to type. I'm too old to learn to type. Fine. Alright, is there any pirate licenses? Yeah, that makes sense for a pirate game here. Let's see. There's a lot of sports licenses there, which is unfortunate, seeing as how can't even make sports games yet. The Lord of the Circlet. Ooh, that's expensive, but you get 4 games out of it. Nah, we'll hold off on licenses for now. Let's do Pirate Quest, Quest Engine. 1.6 million, 1.1 million, 0.5 million. Yeah, we're getting a good chunk of the market now. Turn all the languages on. And I know for adventure it's 40, 30, 15, 15. Same as RPGs. That's why I remember it. I can remember those two. I cannot remember any of the other ones off the top of my head. Obviously story and stuff's going to be better, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it as it is. Just so we have a baseline, right? Fortunately, those do not work for adventure games, so we'll leave them off. I mean, we could turn them on, but they don't really do much, and it's development time and development cost we just don't need to be doing, right? So let's improve the gameplay. Actually, I have a seat in that room still. Is there anybody out there to fill the spot? Oh, all kinds of people. No traits at all. Negative. Untalented is a no-go. Unstressable. Take breaks during crunch times. That's fine. That actually doesn't really bother me. Efficient. Not complaining about crowded offices. You know what? I'm going to... Erna, welcome to the team. There, now they will really be keeping up. Alright, so how much is it to research the graphic studio? Because that's one of the main reasons we want this extra property, is the graphic studio. Ooh. Pirate Quest. Get some hype. One of your developers has illegally sent screenshots and information about your current game to a well-known game magazine. Fortunately, the printed report was well received and increased interest. Perfect. Alright, so miscellaneous graphic studio. So it's 500K. So we're going to do that now. Get that done, get it out of the way. Obviously, that's going to cut into our money a lot. It's going to prevent us from buying this for a bit, but there's no point in buying this until we have this research done, right? So we might as well do the research first. Let's get rid of the bugs at least. This is probably not going to be all that well reviewed, because it's our first adventure game, but that's fine. Yeah, no stars. Tatu still wants to do it though, so that's good. That's good news. Alright. If it gets 65 and higher, I'll be happy. Honestly. I'm not quite happy. But, I mean, that's not... I've made worse games, right? So let's do a game report. So we want to go back to... It's been 2 since we did an RPG. So we could do another RPG here. Probably the play, I would say. But let's do an update for Puzzle Mania at least. Probably nothing else though. Probably just Puzzle Mania. So if we did an RPG, I don't think we would need to update the engine, right? Let's check. We would. Okay. Primitive mono sound. Let's do that. That should be good. So this obviously is a lot slower than researching topics. Holy crap, that engine went fast though. Alright, so another RPG. So we'll do a fresh... we won't do a sequel. Dragon Sword is still selling well. We're not going to do a sequel. So role-playing game. What do we want to do for a role-playing game? We did Fantasy and Dragons already. Space. Does space work for a role-playing game, I wonder? Barbarians? Maybe. Yeah. Do we want to do that? I don't know. What else would work for a role-playing game? Apocalypse? Androids? Aliens? Aliens. Let's try aliens. We will call it Aliens Exist. Or do they? Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so Dragon Engine Plus. 1.9 million, 1.4 million, 0.6 million. Perfect. We should get this for platform soon too. Alright, so we've leveled up 2D line graphics to the max. That's getting there. Obviously these are maxed. Alright, so we know that's right. We know this is right. What did we do for Dragon Sword? I think we did make some changes, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. So now let's take a look here at the letters. Oh, there's a lot of letters. Story was not exciting. It was too short. Too much for casual. So game length, story, too much for casual. And then better character design, better level design, too innocuous, too easy. So character and level, too innocuous, too easy. So where can we take points away? Here. Holy crap. We gotta take away a lot of points. I'll try that though. So I think Dragon Sword was reviewed fairly well. So this should be even better. In theory. We did make it for adults, right? Yes. Alright, so we'll turn everything on. No green, but at least they all apply. Alright, and away we go. Improve gameplay. Now that we have a full 6 people in this room, should be able to keep up fairly well. So they're just grinding at the graphics studio still. Aliens Exist. A music star friend of an employee has composed a free soundtrack for your current game. Perfect. +7 sound. I'll take it. So actually by the time they're done with this, we'll be really close to having enough to buy this. Because we're getting good sales across the board here. Like a Bike is still selling. Not really. 56 copies. And Pinball Puzzle 2 is getting pretty close to the end of its life cycle as well. That's fine. So how much? 61 weeks. Ooh, that's going to be the trend for a while. Alright, so yeah, our QA is actually ahead. They're squashing bugs as they come in, essentially, right now. Like a Bike is off the market. Made me 437,000. Perfect. Alright, so we're in polishing mode right now. I'm thinking I'm just going to ship it out. Yeah. Oh, wow. Three high scores. That should be good. Hopefully Tadu wants it. Konami does. Tadu, ooh, Sunwork is tempting. 60 market strength versus 80, but they pay 8. Now, we don't have the relationship with them, but their fan base is for RPGs. Right? Like, this is still ahead of the curve, right? So basically, generally speaking, a 4 market strength pays 6. Or 7 payment usually has 3 market strength, right? So Tadu's ahead of the curve. So the same with it. Usually a 3 market strength pays 7, or an $8 payment has 2 market strength, right? So that's the curve. So both of these are ahead of the curve. So I'm going to go with this one, even though we have a relationship with them, because their fan base is RPGs. And it gives us more options, right? For later on. So it'd be good to have 2 ones that we're good at, that we have good relationships with, that are both of the curve, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, this should be pretty good, above 70, 72. I'm happy. It'd be nice to hit an 80. I feel like we probably need the graphic studio to get an 80 plus review, more than likely. So let's do a couple quick updates. Let's do Puzzle Mania, Pirate Quest, and then we'll do and the new one, Aliens Exist, as well. Do the game report here. Perfect. Oh, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. So we got cheat codes available. Any commission work? Nice. Better than them just twiddling their thumbs while we do these updates, right? Fire Quest. And then we'll do Aliens Exist. So we're just going to minimize Pinball Puzzle 2. It's at near the end of its life cycle there. And we do have enough for this extra piece of real estate. As soon as this is done, we'll grab it. Any commission work here? Oh, there is. Yeah, let's go through these. Just knock them out. Knock them out really, really quickly. Password saves as well. So the research team's going to have some stuff to do once they're done in this graphic studio. So let's buy this. As soon as we're done here. I want to wait. I don't want to make a game yet. I want to wait till we can do the graphic studio. So I'm gonna update those 3 games again. I'm Dragon's Horde. I think I'll just let kind of fade. But the other 3, these 3, no. Pinball Puzzle 2. These 2 we're gonna let fade. These 3 we're going to do updates for. Keep them relevant while we wait for the graphic studio research to be done. Because I want to have the graphic studio ready to go. Although, here's the real question. Oh, there's 3 people. Nice. So he's greedy, but talented. What's this one? Oh, pixel artists. These employees generate higher graphics points from developing a retro game. So we're going to hire all 3 of these people. They're just going to go over there and twiddle their thumbs for right now. As soon as this is done, we'll go. Fire Quest. Alright, so that's done. Some gameplay features. Let's bang these out. So we're going to wait for those to be done to do another game as well. We might as well. Aliens Exist, Pirate Quest, Puzzle Mania. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of extra fans. That'll help. That'll really help. And let's do Alien Exist. And we can now research strategy games as well. But our research team's already pretty busy over there. Cheat codes are done. Password saves are being worked on. Wow, they flew through those assignments. Do we have an engine for everything yet? No, we do not have a skill engine. So let's just make a skill engine just to have. Just want to keep my people busy while we're waiting for this research to be done, right? And I'm just going to name it skill engine. Yeah, that works. I know. Not very imaginative, but it is what it is. Alright, so those are done. So let's research strategy, and let's get a graphic studio up and running. Let's leave room for another, leave space for another room. So this is 13 wide. So do we want to go 7 here or 6? I wish it was an even number wide, right? But it's not. So let's go there. Let's go do that. Put the door there. We only need 3 desks in here because we only have 3 people right now. But eventually we're going to have more. So we're probably going to drop 9 desks. We won't have 9 people for a while, but as they come in, we'll start the radio in here. I don't know what that really does. I think it's just kind of like a leisure activity they can do. Coffee maker, sure. And heating. That should be good for heating. There. That's definitely good for heating. Medicine cabinet, yeah. Let's get a couple plants. So we do have space to add desks, but we've kind of filled the space, but we can move stuff around if we need to add desks later. We could probably fit 12 people in here without them being cranky. Maybe. Maybe. What kind of carpets do we want in here? How about some of these round ones? Can we fit 2? Yes. That's not centered, is it? It's going to bug me. There. All right, in you go. In you go. In you go. Perfect. All right, so as soon as they're done, we're going to make a, what are we going to make? We could go back to puzzle now. Still the trend. We could do Pinball Puzzle 3. By the time it's done, it should be off the market, right? Sequel, Pinball Puzzle 3. So we get 35 hype out of the gate. That's good. Adults, puzzles, pinball puzzles. Yeah, that works for me. Puzzle engine. 2.8 million, 2.4 million. What's out there for dev kits? Not much. I'll go 0.8 million. I think platform 4 will be unlocked after, maybe after this game. Might be one more after that. Roll with that. All right, so we're starting to get these locked in a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at the Puzzle Mania letters. Better mission design, too much violence, too easy. Wow, so we got to take away a lot of points here. Character design or game depth. Let's take it away from there. Sure. So this should be pretty good. I feel like we're getting pretty close to locked in, right? Turn everything on. Oh, yeah, we got the 2 new things now too. Okay, so we're gonna have to start making size B+ games. So once we have more than 10 of these, you can't use them all unless you go with a bigger game size, right? Which is right here. But we're gonna have to research B+. Our research team is busy these days. All right, so 35 hype right out of the gate. That is awesome. Let's improve gameplay. Let's do them all. Let's improve the graphics. Let's do them all. Turn off that overlay. Can't do this one yet because we need cutscenes. That'll be a little later once that tech becomes available. This should really help. All those extra graphics points. Now we will start having a shot. I mean, it's not. I don't know if this one's going to be an 80% review, but soon we will. We have a real shot at it now. So Pinball, I called it Pinball Puzzle 2, came off the market. So 3 is going to drop here very soon. A nice 727,000 profit. Is that my biggest profit margin so far? No, Puzzle Mania is still going, and it's, ooh, Puzzle Mania is kind of killing it. Stupid dog racing. That's what I get for making a game called and about dog racing, I guess, right? All right, what are you doing in here? We still have bugs. Don't go into the med cabin. They're sick. So they're squashing bugs. They're on the last thing. All right, so they're polishing. They're polishing. So when it turns this color, that means they're polishing. So we can ship it out now. It's going to be at least 75. I'll be very surprised if it's less than 75. Now, whether it goes over 80 or not, holy crap, that's a lot of graphics points. It might be over. But graphics aren't important for puzzle. But if we make an RPG or an adventure game now, watch out. It'll be good. Oh yeah, a lot of people want this. That's usually a good sign. So we're going to go Teidu. Konami's pissed. That's fine. We don't worry about Konami. Sunwork, we want to keep happy, but Konami we don't care about. Beautiful. We're getting more and more XP. Of course, these two are brand new, but we'll get them there. We are now an indie studio. Nice. Oh yeah, 83. Beautiful. Pinball Puzzle 3. That is going to pop off. All right, so let's... Puzzle Mania is still kind of killing it. As is Aliens Exist. So we're just going to go down the line. We're going to update all 4 of these games. Even Pirate Quest, which is only doing okay. So, Puzzle Mania first. Let's do a game report. Is there any commission work over here? No. That's fine. So they're going to be twiddling their thumbs while we wait for these updates, but it's kind of a necessary evil at this point. Eventually, you can kind of get multiple dev teams, which makes it a lot easier to keep people busy. You can have one dev team do like engine updates and game updates, and a different dev team make the games themselves, but we're not at that point yet. We don't have enough space. Well, I mean, we have this space, but I'd like to put a training room here, support, maybe marketing. Right, that space is going to disappear really quick. And how much is this piece of property? 6.7 million. So we got some work to do before we have that much money, right? All right, so let's do Aliens Exist. And then we'll do Pinball Puzzle 3. Yeah, Pinball Puzzle 3 is killing it. All right, so strategy done. So let's do B+, get that out of the way. I feel like is the play. Take off automatic. All right, so those are all done. What do we want to make now? Probably another adventure game. We'll go back to that. Well, the trend is the trend for another 38 weeks. I don't want to do a puzzle. I could do an RPG here. But I think I'm going to do an adventure game. Yeah. Which will be in what? Dragon Quest. How original. Let's call it Quest of the Dragon instead. Quest for the Dragon. The dragon is sending you out on quests. Wow, apparently I can't type. See, let's do that. It's an adventure / RPG that's dragons and fantasy. Just gets me XP and all that, right? Is more or less what I'm trying to do there. And use the adventure engine. Ooh, 3.3 million. 3 million. I'm not buying either of you. And we'll go 0.9 million. Nice. This will be full XP and primitive mono sound after this one. All right, so we know those are right, and those are right. We know those are like that. So let's look at Pirate Quest here. Story was not exciting, better character design, better level design, and too easy. Character, level, story? Was it? I forget. You know, it was so long ago. Yeah, story. Character level. Okay. So we will take away from here. God, I feel like... I don't know, I feel like game length wouldn't be a long game. I don't know. Wow, a lot of these do not apply. I'm going to turn cheat codes on just so I can get XP in it. It won't help me a whole lot, but yeah, it's fine. All right, away we go. And away we go here. And before we start the graphics team, let's see if there's... Oh, there is another graphics person. I'll hire them. And booyah. All right. This will be good too, I think. This will be a solid game, at the very least. Yeah, money's coming in pretty good here. We'll be back up over 1 million here. What do they need here? 7 million, was it? Yeah, just about 7 million. But we're making like 100,000 a week right now. So let's continue development, get rid of these bugs. Improve the graphics, do a little polishing. Turbo mode. All right, so that's a console thing. Can't wait to unlock consoles. I'm so excited. So let's research the training room. Yeah. Yeah, let's do training room. All right, so they're on bugs. They're polishing. This will be pretty solid. Pirate Quest is pretty much done. Puzzle Mania is pretty much done. These are still selling really well, though, and I feel like this will be at least solid. Like, I don't think it'll be 80 plus, but it'll be somewhere around 75, if I had to guess. Did we win anything? Game of the year? Ooh, Publisher of the Year, Taydu. Oh, Pirate Quest was the worst game of the year? That wasn't that bad. Oh, I lost, like, over half my fans. That sucks. Ooh, primitive 2D block graphics, though. Yay. All right, Quest for the Dragon. Oh, that's kind of disappointing, though. Taydu, Sunwork. Let's do Sunwork, because this is technically partially an RPG, right? So yeah, we'll get some experience and stuff there. What do we got? No? 77? Okay, I was close. I predicted 75. I'll take that. It's a little better than what I thought. That's awesome. All right, so yeah, everything's going well. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. But that's going to be all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments if there's any particular, genre, topic, conversation, combination you want me to tackle. But yeah, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.